Although he entered relatively late into the Street Fighter 4 scene, having only started when the game was already around for about 3 years, it was immediately apparent that Snake Eyes was a force to be reckoned with. Not only because of how explosive his Zangief was, but also because of how he can be so patient at the same time. But the moment he ran into Daigo, some cracks began to appear from his supposedly invincible armor, the legend showing that he's come across many a player like Snake Eyes and knows exactly how to deal with these kinds of players. Let's take a look back at some of the classic moments from the rivalry that is Daigo vs Snake Eyes.
This, I gotta say, is a matchup I'm looking forward to. I love the way Snake Eyes plays Zangief against Shotos. He's got the composure, he's got the skill to take it to Daigo. Daigo already in loser's bracket. This has the potential to be an epic blow-up and a signature moment in Snake Eyes' career.
Although not that steep of a decline, Daigo's evil results have been getting worse since he last won the championship back in 2010, only placing 4th in 2011, 5th in 2012, and now sent to the losers bracket even before reaching top 8. That's why those who've shown their support for the young Snake Eyes were confident that he just might be able to pull off an upset against the legend that is Daigo.
Oh,
wow.
That's just the range where he knew he wasn't.
Could that have been a set play, a setup by Daigo? Possible, but still very strong stuff. Snake Eyes down to his last gaff in round 1, and he left all the meter out there on the floor. No, that's not going to be enough.
You know, Zangief has that jumping forward kick, which hits very low under
That's
him.
true. I mean, he does have options. The only reason I didn't like it was because, given the situation Snake Eyes was in, to try and really generate offense from that point, jump in was the best option, and so Daigo was all over it and ready for it. Great mix up from the front.
Stuff. And close to dizzy now for Daigo.
Opportunity to punish, but still picks up again.
Not quite dizzy yet. Maybe one more hit.
Wow, I love it. I love
Never
it.
mind.
Fierce pile driver. I love it.
Okay, so he spins the meter now. He's trying to get out of the corner. He's trying to buy real estate. You know, getting out of that corner is going to be super important for
Oh, there's
Daigo.
the jump. Snake Eyes paid it off.
Oh, and yeah,
A
combo
little
and
over
her-
aggressive.
Oh,
Wow,
what a
geez,
chase down.
Reed.
And no combo, but stand short in the EX hand.
Wow, EX. Okay.
All right, so Daigo's going to get a little bit of, space behind him.
I think Daigo was maybe forgetting that he had Ultra 1 rather than Ultra 2 and was worried about an Ultra 2.
Daigo's
He's too smart for that. That can't be it.
ridiculous.
Oh,
It's
wow.
so ridiculous that he's throwing that fireball at a range where he knows that EX green hand is
Yeah,
not
it's gonna
gonna
whip.
hit twice.
Yeah. By the match again. And yeah. Oh, what a bait. And he burned not only the grab, but also the EX meter. Big boot to the head.
Oh, good stuff. That's a hard knockdown. And slowly pushing Snake Eyes a little further back.
Wow. Wow. The last thing and then again, he was threatening it. Oh no. All comes down to this for Snake Eyes.
He's got that ultra though that can easily give him the momentum, but no! Daigo with the dash forward and low. Dash forward, low forward.
If the results 2 years back wasn't clear enough, Daigo would state once again that he wasn't at all concerned with the Zangief matchup. But of course, those 2 years can bring about some unexpected changes. For one, Daigo replaced his Ryu with the character's evil counterpart, and while Snake Eyes would still use his main in this matchup, he does have sufficient knowledge about evil Ryu, with the said character being his backup.
That a lot because he sees that Snake Eyes has Ultra too. So you're not gonna anti-air with an uppercut once it gets that. So instead he just goes with the stand roundhouse.
Oh, heartbreaking jab. Total control,
man.
and he runs into the foot again.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Snake Eyes got in twice. Oh, just 2 ball.
Really interesting. And again, yeah, he'll go to that option as long as the Ultra 2 is not on the table.
Yeah. Oh, and does the short jump to stay in the front and Snake
Eyes.
catches him behind. Catches him. So here's
Just
the
like
thing.
that.
Oh,
Oh, here's the opportunity. But Ultra 2, not able to make quite the most of it.
Oh, you read the teleport, just not in the correct direction.
That's the thing. You gotta guess, and then you gotta guess, and again.
Ooh, and then 2 boots to the face.
Double foot. Daigo looking a little annoyed at the end of that match, looking a little bit flustered. The smile wiped from his face.
Goes for the damage.
It puts it back in range, but still a lot of work to do. And now defanged on the meter front. Good jump.
Oh, he wanted Daigo to
Oh, no.
That should do it right there. Daigo Umehara is going to take it over Snake Eyes. This Ultra does so much damage, not a chance of survival. Daigo Umehara has eliminated Snake Eyes from the tournament.
After their bout in EVO, it is starting to look like Snake Eyes would have to exert every force he had in his body just so he wouldn't lose confidence whenever he faced the beast. Daigo, on the other hand, although hard to read as usual, was certainly focused and prepared for whatever Snake Eyes had in store.
Snake Eyes really needs to find a hole, a seam that he can take advantage of. And again, see, he went for the jump there and it's just not going to work. He has not been able to read Daigo's fireball timing at all.
Well, Daigo has one of, or maybe the best, fireball timings in the world. And he has for a long time. So it's hard to read when he's going to bring out the fireball. And that means it's hard to read when you're supposed to jump too if you're trying to jump over fireballs.
Plus another thing too is there is a range where Zangief can jump with the Fierce. And then if he doesn't touch a button, the uppercut will whip. Just like that right there. But up until that one particular moment, Daigo has been so good at scoping out that distance. Oh, and that, yeah, that's gonna do it.
But it can matter for these following rounds. Or we might see a little bit different take in how he approaches the jump or the ground game.
Yeah, Daigo.
We are seeing a little bit of difference in how Daigo deals with it.
Yeah, but he's been maintaining the distance that he wants so well that Snake Eyes just hasn't been able to get anything out of that. Just right there, he finally got Daigo to the corner, one combo all the way back out.
Oh, nice.
So beautiful with that air-to-air.
Risky with that Ultra 2 on deck. Of course, Snake Eyes. Daigo will throw that fireball. That's the question. EX stand focus. He did throw it, and it was at precisely the right time.
Yeah, and the EX as well to make it as fast as possible. Daigo going up 2 games to nothing.
Yep.
Snake Eyes whiff just by pixels. That is not an accident.
That might be it. Daigo, can he seal it? He does.
And just like that, in 3 dominating games, Daigo Umehara sends home the last US player.
Although Snake Eyes always had his evil Ryu as a backup in Street Fighter 4, he's always reserved it for the likes of Sagat or other characters that Zangief had a hard time with getting in. But with the absence of the character in Street Fighter 5's second season, Snake Eyes would instead choose Akuma as his pocket character. And now that Daigo's decided to main Guile this season, Snake Eyes would now have the chance to show Daigo his strength to counter pick him.
In Season 2, so it was not an optimal Guile. We've seen him in the previous matches, now learning how to use that excellent trigger, requiring only 2 meters, and he can abuse that move. Oh! Crush had enough time to crush. Does he have this? Yes, he does. Goes immediately into the Hurricane for the first point. He's out in future wake-up situations.
Snake Eyes spending a bit of meter here. Final round, game 2, very important round for Snake Eyes. You don't want to fall behind. 2 games to 0. That trade not in Snake Eyes'
Or
favor.
trade, yeah, it knocks Guile all the way back, enabling him to reset that situation. And this should be enough.
And just like that, Daigo eliminates Snake Eyes' momentum here, but not anymore. Snake Eyes poking his way back into this.
See when Daigo goes for the anti-air, when he doesn't. That's the judgment of a pro player. Does he have enough time to do it?
Snake Eyes doing a good job of mixing up his air and ground approach right now, but look out.
Any of these trades are going to be in favor of Guile.
And if Snake Eyes takes any other hit, he's going to be in chip range from a critical art.
Daigo going for the EX, so he's going to end this cleanly, and the cheeky overhead takes it in clean sets for Daigo. He moves on.
So those are some of the classic moments between Daigo and Snake Eyes. Hope you liked it and are looking forward for more of the same. Also, if you enjoy what I do, don't forget to show your support by leaving a like, sharing my video with your friends, and by subscribing so you won't miss out on the latest classics from my channel. That's it for me for now. Until next time.